Hey guys, oh my gosh, this is so good. Like,
hello everyone, you are welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, you probably don't know my name. My name is Aladi-Ada. I am an international student in the United States of America. I make videos around education, culture shock, and stuff like that, my experiences in the United States, and sometimes I add a little bit of vlogs and all that. So in today's video, I am just going to be giving you guys a not really just like I just want to give you guys quick updates and all that. I'm sorry, I know I've been gone without any notice, but before we even start, before I forget, I want to thank you guys for 4,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. Like, over 4,000 people have subscribed to this channel. I kid you not. Thank you so much. All your subscriptions all of them counts. It's like I've forgotten how to speak English. Anyway, I'm really excited for this milestone. 4k gang. Thank you to everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you. We should celebrate, right? I'll tell you guys what we're celebrating with at the end of this video. Let's just get straight to the point. But this is not to say I don't appreciate you. I appreciate every subscription. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Well, now let's get to the agenda. Is it really the agenda? Before I even go on, I want to give a shout out to Debbie Z. Thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you for your Facebook comments. I think that kind of brought back the life. Like, you guys, you will not understand, seriously. It's been a minute. Thank you for that comment where you talked about, I think Debbie, you wrote something about when you asked that even if it's just a live stream or something of that nature. I know that kind of like brought back my spirit, so thank you. I am back and giving the update. I'm not really back, but if you know what I mean. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you for all the lovely comments. Those of you who've been watching my older videos, is it old videos? Thank you so much. I appreciate. So well, it has not been great. I don't know where to start from. Like, I'm speechless. If you're a Nigerian, you know what's going on. Like, home and abroad, it has not been easy. If you're home, I feel like you're feeling the heat in a different way. If you're abroad, you're feeling the heat in also a different way, but both feelings are valid. Last week I was not just myself. Like, it was just totally a mess. Like, I couldn't think, especially if you remember what happened at the toll gate. Guys, if you're not a Nigerian, is it toll gate? If you're not a Nigerian, please, at this point, you probably have heard, and if you've not heard, please go and Google. I don't want to break my heart more. I was just not in the place to film any videos. I know I was having issues like with my research and all that. That was another thing that got me busy. But with this whole thing happening, I just like, this is not even the best time to sit down and start talking because I cannot give what I don't have. Like, I was not feeling it. I was not myself. My head was just spinning. I couldn't sleep well. I was thinking about my friends. One of my friends, personally, and a subscriber to this channel as well, she was affected by what happened, and she's, it's just, don't wait until these things happen to someone that you know, or it happens to your family. Let's just do the best we can. Love your family, love your friends, care for them. I just don't know, like, guys, I didn't plan to come here and start doing, but I just don't want it to look like this girl just went, she disappeared and she doesn't even care about this. See, I didn't know how to handle it. At a point, I was muting people on my WhatsApp. Like, if you're on my WhatsApp, or I think I posted it on my WhatsApp, that I'm muting people for my sanity, and I was avoiding Twitter, social media. In fact, the news, consuming the news meant more, is it more, I don't know how to put it, like, I was more traumatized. Like, it's not funny actually. Like, I was like, well, Aladi, I think you're gonna stop consuming this news for a while and just focus. Called my parents, try to make sure everyone was doing okay and all that. So guys, it's been a minute. So I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you are doing well. I hope your family is fine. I hope so. And try to love your your family members, love your friends. Life is too short. Actually, I've learned a lot of lessons from what happened last week. Well, enough of that, and let's talk about why you clicked on this video, which is visa issue. So a lot of you that are watching me are either international students already or you're prospective. So you might be wondering how these things work and all that. So I got my visa in 2018. So technically, if you apply for visa, if you are a Nigerian, I think, yeah, they will give you just 2 years. So after 2 years, the visa expires and you have to renew it. So here is the thing. My visa got expired in August, and September, October, November, December. I'm going too fast. September, October. It's just 2 months post expiration. So how it works, I know some of you will be like, oh, your visa is expired, you're illegal, like and blah blah. Well, it doesn't work that way here. Something that keeps you in status is your I-20. As an international student, you probably have heard about your I-20 by now. So that I-20 is something you make sure you want to, you know, keep. It's something that shouldn't be expired. It's something that, if you know what I mean. So even if your visa is expired, you can still stay in the United States because you're still a student, you're still in status, your I-20 is not expired, and you're going to school, you're doing what you came here to do. If you're not schooling, you came here with I-20 and F1 visa, and then you decided not to go to school and you're doing something else, both you, as long as you're not even going to school and all that, both of you are invalid because is it both of you? Both of them are invalid because technically you are violating the rules and all that, and you can land yourself in immigration problems. So it's either your visa is expired and you're still in school, but even if the thing there is that even if your visa has not expired and your I-20 has issues, is either like you're out of status, you're not going to school, or you fell out of status somehow, anyhow you want to call it, and even if that I-20 the visa is valid, sorry, you are out of status because you are out of status. So make sure you understand the differences. Try to talk to your international officer. I don't know if what I just said made any sense to you, but make sure you understand being in status, having a valid visa, and having a valid I-20. Make sure you understand those terms. But technically, let's use myself as an example. My I-20 is going to expire in August 2021. So by that time, I should have, it's either I'm doing my OPT or I'm done with my studies, or I decide to leave once it's expired, once I'm done with my program. If I'm not done, I can, you know, go to my university and ask them to renew it again. They have to see reasons. Okay, you are not done with your studies, what's keeping you? They'll have to, like, you know, do the paperwork and make sure you are not violating any rules, and you know, technically, before they can issue you a new I-20. So guys, I'm still not in the best I'm not in my best behavior yet, but I'm trying to recover from all the trauma and whole saga that has been happening in Nigeria. I am just praying that God should intervene and help his children, because the way the government is treating citizens is kind of like it's scary and questionable. I don't want to bring too much negativity to this video, so yeah. So another thing, we are going to be having a Q&A to celebrate the 4K. So go to the comment section if you have any question about study abroad, anything, let me know in the comment section. Also, I am going to be making a post about the Q&A on my community tab, so if you don't want to drop your questions in this video, you can find the post and drop your questions under it, or you can send your questions to Instagram or Twitter, and I will make a separate video addressing all your questions about study abroad. I don't know, how far have you gone with your admission process? What's going on with you? Let me know, update me in the comment section. Were you affected by the SARS protest? How have you been? How's your health? Let me know in the comment section. Some of you have been asking me, or you've been confused about if I have graduated or not. See, if I graduate, I will come here and tell you guys that I have graduated, because you know this degree has not been rosy for me. You know except you're new here. But if we graduate, because it's we now, I've been carrying you guys along, if we graduate, we're going to announce it. Everybody will keep everybody anyway. So I want to clarify something. There is a subscriber that asked a question. Her name is Victoria Akman. In case you're watching this video, here is the answer to all the questions you threw at me. So she went like, I think her first question is, what happens when you fail your interview, maybe once or more than once, after you'd gotten admission? Well, what happens? Okay, she has more questions under. Will you lose your admission maybe because you've not gotten to school to clear some things? No, obviously, though I can't speak of for all schools, but in my experience, I mean I went for visa interview 3 times. Like I failed twice, or I didn't get it twice, but I didn't lose my admission. I was updating the international officer, telling her how the process have been. You know, I've been going for this thing and I didn't get it. Just keep them in the loop. Why should they reject you? You know, withdraw your admission just because you didn't get the visa? Doesn't make sense to me anyway. Will it be difficult to meet up when you finally get to school? Even when you're applying for the visa, I think if you've passed a particular if you've been late for I think a particular duration, I don't know, each school would differ, so they will advise you to defer the admission to the next semester, because trust me, the workload here is hectic and you cannot, even if you miss 1 week, is a lot to handle. Talk more of when you now miss about 2-3 a month. Just defer, because by then they would have written all these tests, continuous assessment and all that. So just defer. What if you already gotten a job from the school? Will they still keep the job for you? Okay, this is a very tricky one. It depends on the school, because for me, I got the assistantship and all that, so they were telling me, well, so they gave me a particular day that if I don't make it before that day, they are sorry, they are going to transfer it to another student, because obviously this funding, they can't just keep it, they need people to do the work, so they really might not keep it, depending on your school, your department and all that. So it's tricky like that. I was lucky I got the last, I think I got it before I don't know how it happened, but somehow they're going to give you a limit that you have to, you know, accept it. The next question is, what if you have a fully funded scholarship? Would the questions be the same? It depends on the scholarship. Is it an external scholarship? Is it a scholarship in the school? See, there's no one answer for this. It's dependent on the school, the scholarship board. You know, it's just totally dependent. So everybody's case is different, in my opinion, and that's what I think from what I've seen in my experience. Will they ask you about the money you have? Which money? I really don't get that last question, but I hope I've been able to answer some of your questions. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any video idea, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please go check out my other videos, and I will try my best to try to post once in a while, because now we don't have a schedule. I don't have schedule. Okay, I think one is British, one is American. I don't know. Schedule. Which one? How do you pronounce it? So guys, see you in my next video. It was so nice coming here to talk to you guys, and I really appreciate you. See you in my next video. Bye.